family. Welcome back to I said it. The podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans. And by us,
The
the
fan.
fans. I am your co-host, Chris, and I got Darius and Sean with me today. What up, y'all?
Yep.
I'm ready to get to it.
Not much. I know we got to get to it today. Sorry we missed y'all last week, man. Just things is happening. And it was a I'm going to keep it real, let y'all behind the curtain. It was a very slow week in sports. And we didn't want to come to y'all with all the same bullshit that everybody else and their mama been talking about. So we wanted to come to y'all with something fresh, something new, just that we thinking about. Because there's really not a lot of news in sports right now period anyway, but we're just gonna cover it all. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about the free agents out there that been signed maybe here and there in the NFL. It's gonna be I'm gonna just let y'all know it's probably gonna be a
Yes.
very heavy NFL show. But we definitely gonna talk about some of the players that have not showed up to camp. Um which one I find very shocking and disturbing. Um Also, we're gonna give y'all who we think is gonna be our surprise team this coming season. So sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the show, man. How y'all been doing, man? Y'all all right, man? Y'all doing good?
I'm great, bro.
Good baby. Good baby.
I'm
Can't
glad that y'all
complain.
all right. You know, it's been hot as balls outside. I'm gonna keep it real, man. It's been hot as fish grease, and it's
Man,
hard to go outside on a consistent basis. I done got like at least 3 shades darker. I ain't complaining about it, but damn, it shouldn't be this hot.
It's
it's
Um,
terrible outside.
it's making me wanna, excuse me, it's making me wanna just miss out on the day, you know, missing out on the day going outside. Speaking of missing out, we have a couple players who decided they wanted to miss out and skip training camp because they want to get paid. They on their Jay McGuire. You gotta show me the motherfucking money, man. I done put in some work in this organization and I want to be compensated like I've been putting in work.
Hmm?
The two players I'm talking about is Scary Terry and Trey Hendrickson has both decided they just gonna stay home. They're gonna chill and play with their pets and work out from the crib because they feel like I deserve to get paid.
Mm, mm, mm.
Sean, I know you wanted to attack the Cincinnati Bengals and talk about the bullshit that we got going on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go ahead and do that, man, because
Not the bullshit.
I mean it is what it is, man. As a Bengals fan, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It is very frustrating sometimes to be a Bengals fan that is so dedicated because a lot of times we feel like that the owner isn't as dedicated as we are to the team. I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm gonna just be real with you, because we sitting here, we buy tickets. We live in Charlotte, North Carolina. We bought our tickets not to see the Panthers, but to see the Bengals, because that's our team, right? It was
Mm,
more Bengals. It was more Bengals fan in that stadium than it was Panthers fans, and it was an away game,
I
and that
will
was
say the Panthers did suck this year, though, so that's probably why.
that's fair. That's fair, but we weren't too much better.
Right.
Hey, probably
So
had Panthers fans wearing Bengals clothes. Shit.
probably, probably
I
at
ain't
this
going that
point.
far.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, but you know, it's a very frustrating thing. The fact that they don't want to pay Henderson what he deserves. I did see the press conference that Mike Brown, the owner of the Cincinnati Bengals, that he gave. Um, he said he didn't really want to get into it, but then he got into it, which is, I mean, always not a good idea. He gave his thoughts on. He said that he believes that they're going to get it done. Um, Sean, what do you think?
I actually think they will get it done. I think they will have to put because they pay, and it goes back to finances. Everything you said about Mike Brown, I totally agree with. It is frustrating to be a Bengal fan, especially when it comes to paying players and retaining some of your stars, man. Some of our biggest
Mm-hmm.
stars, even if they was in their twilight years, you should have kept them, man, so they can at
You
least
should have
retire
kept
with
him.
the team. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand Corey Dillon. You know, you should have figured that out. You should have figured out Big Daddy. Big Daddy went to the Redskins. Him and Dana Stubblefield. But yeah, I didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Even Chad. Chad was on his way down, but at the end of the day, I see Chad right now training with the Bengals. Why he's not a wide receiver coach or something on the staff? You know what I'm saying? Like he's so afraid of getting his wallet. But like we said off camera, what Darius actually said it, he's one of them old guys that stuck in his old ways. And when I say old guy, he 80, 90 years old. But I on the business side, like certain things I understand. But when it comes to Trey, I think we'll get deeper in the other thing, what I say I understand on. But when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
Trey, I don't understand it because out of all them dudes on defense, he was the main standout and was still wrecking shit. You know, he's topping, and it wasn't just a 1 year thing. Where I do see the argument is that they just paid Trey. So it's like, damn dog, every time you reach a milestone or show out, we supposed to give you a raise or do a new contract. Now I do understand to where if I was the owner, it would be bonus structure to where yes, you get 15 sacks again, we're gonna give you $10 million or whatever, something like that, bro. Like that way that shows your appreciation of the player because right now it shows like you don't even give a fuck about dude. That's how I'm taking it. You don't even give a fuck about dude, even though he did as much as he can for the Bengals, especially with that weak ass defense. So I understand Trey holding out. He want to get paid with his age in the market we in. I don't believe he deserved Miles Garrett or TJ money, but he should be close. But I would try to wrap it into bonuses far as when it comes to stats and shit like that, because he can't carry the defense. You can't say, "Hey, we top 10 defense, you get $10 million." That shit ain't happening. Trey probably looked at that. He slid that across the table. You probably would ball that shit up. But yeah, far as the individual stats, I would try to tie the money up in that way. So he definitely should hold out till he gets some money. But I don't think it should be bonkers. I think it should be reasonable. But he do deserve to get paid, if that makes sense.
I definitely think he deserves to get paid. He has led the NFL in sacks at the last two seasons. Um, and I will also say this: we drafted two defensive ends in the past two drafts or three drafts. One, he ain't worked out so far up to this point. He on his last leg and on his, I mean, third year of his contract. Miles
You talking about
Murphy.
Murphy?
Yep, Miles Murphy.
And,
So
and we got
we
Joseph Aside the year before that.
and we got Joseph Asai, and then we just drafted Buddy from South Carolina, who we have not signed because of the bullshit in his contract. But he also said that we're getting down to the nitty gritty. In his interview, Mike Brown's interview, he said it's getting down to the nitty gritty, and I think it's paramount for both of us, both sides, to get this done, and I think that we will get it done. Yeah, that's all well and good and nice to say hearsay, hearsay. Me personally, I think they should sign Trey. Here's why. He was, again, the only thing that we had on the defense. Two, it's already been proven that you cannot replace the guy that we have. You can't replace. Now, I can see if Miles Murphy had went off last year and he had at least like five, six, seven sacks. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything of note to where we were like, oh, okay. Well, maybe we can let Trey go. Go ahead and trade him for like a first or a second, and see what happens. No, because our defense did suck. But he was the only good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So what's the harm in going ahead and paying him and making everybody else earn their money? Hey, yeah, he got paid because he goes out here, he does his job, and he's the leader of the defense and one of the leaders of the team. and he does it so well that he's one of the best in the NFL. Period. Now, this they have this thing about not paying dudes that's 30 and over, and they need to get rid of that because we obviously have seen multiple times where we have a star that is underappreciated by the team itself, or they do appreciate him and they're like, well, he's 30, he's not going to be able to play anymore, a la Andrew Whitworth, a la Willie Anderson, or whoever else the fuck you want to name. They didn't want to pay so they can just finish out their career because they feel like, well, he's too old at this point. They go somewhere else and still do what they've been doing this whole time. And we sitting there looking like, well, damn, now we need a left tackle. Now we need a right tackle. Now we need this. Now we need that. Oh, you mean the dude that you let go that who was there for like 10, 15 years and said he wanted to stay? That nigga? And it's gonna be. We don't want to. We're tired of having these situations as Bengals fans. And if you're a Bengals fan and you watch this or you see this or a Bengals player, this is actually how we feel. We sick and tired of that bullshit. We have Bengals that we hold near and dear to our heart, and y'all just let these motherfuckers walk like they can't play. Especially if they still showing you that they can play. He led the league in sacks 2 straight years. Pay the man. Go ahead and give him his money. Now, if you want to lace it with incentives and all that other good stuff, okay, cool. I don't think he care about that. He just wants to be able to get compensated. And he gonna go for what he gonna go for, like he normally do. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I ain't want to really get in the diatribe about him like that, but it just kind of fired me up when you were just talking. I was just like, you know, I'm sick of this. This is some bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit, bro. I'm tired of the bullshit, Darius. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, shout out to the Steelers for getting TJ Watt paid. Thank you. I feel like y'all both had some good points. Um, like Sean was saying, I was saying earlier off camera, dude just old, stuck in his ways, man. He ain't trying to really pay no shit. He really
He's
ain't want to give them receivers that money, bruh.
I feel
He's
like that too.
89. He's
But
89.
it was like,
I
bruh,
said almost 90.
Yeah, he's 89.
yeah, he
Mm,
90. I'm like,
mm,
bruh, I feel like his hand was forced in that because Jamar was gonna be like, all right, well, I'm out of here. Somebody gonna pay me.
Yeah.
So that was a whole different thing. They got Trey Hendrickson under contract, so kind of hinder him a little bit. I think right now what the thing is the market is so high, bruh. Trey Hendrickson feel like no, need to pay me at market value. I feel like he deserved to get paid, but I also, like you said, I don't feel like need to get no 40.
Right.
It's like you gotta come down on the number a little bit because they just paid you. It's not like you wasn't getting compensated and then you went out and you stupid balled out and then okay, now demand my money. No, you was balling. The boys was like, hell yeah, we're gonna give you this money, and then you kept balling. Now you want more money, which is cool, but at the same time, man, we had one of the worst defenses in the league at the same time. Like, despite how good you played. So they take
mm.
that. I feel like you gotta take that into account a little bit too. Because it's not like you was the best person on defense. How much was you changing the game though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was you Michael Parsons, TJ Watt wrecking shit? Nah, but was you wrecking shit? Hell yeah. So you deserve to get paid, but you gotta let off the leash, I feel like a little bit. If you trade too, you can't be expecting them boys to give you no 40 million, dog. I don't think I feel like that's a little bit out of the range. 30-ish something, maybe. I don't know. Cause I'm like, shit, if you wanted to get paid more, why did you sign the deal? You know what I'm saying? Why did you
Well,
just
that's
demand more money?
well. I
Cause we
think
all
because
knew
go ahead.
cause
Go ahead. I'm
everybody
listening.
knew the market was gonna go up. like regardless. We knew Michael Parsons' payday was about to come. We knew it was time for what's the name? Miles Garrett contract was coming up. TJ Watt, we knew his contract was coming up. So like the market was gonna go up. Why you took the deal? Why you just didn't ask for more money? At the time, I ain't saying you would have got 40 million, but you might have got more than what you getting now. Cause I mean he was good back then. I mean, of course your owner's still stingy, but I mean, I kind of feel I don't know. Glass half empty, half full, however you want to look at it.
What's
Well, see,
also
I think
crazy? What's also crazy at the draft? They tried to trade him. Didn't nobody want it?
Cause he
So that's
31.
another thing in their favor. Like, man, we went accomplished. I mean, not accomplished, but we agreed to trade you like you wanted, and nobody took the bait. So it's like,
Yep.
bro, why would I give you top tier, top three dude money? Yeah, your stats is good, but didn't nobody really want you? That's
that's
that's that.
fair. See, when he signed his original deal, they renegotiated, I think in 2022.
Okay.
And they was like, why did they renegotiate? They just signed him, blase, blase, blah. Because he came back and said he wanted to renegotiate. They renegotiated with him. Fine. That year he had 8 sacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they after that was after his 8 sack season, they renegotiated, and then that's when because like the first year he was with the Bengals, the year we went to the Super Bowl, he had 14 sacks. Then he had the 8 sacks. After that year, he wanted to renegotiate. They renegotiated. He re-signed up. The next year, which was last year,
Yeah,
he had
17.
17 and a half, and he wanted to renegotiate again. And they was like, no,
So saying
that's not
Trey
how this
doing this shit
works.
like every year, bro.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
man.
that's not how
You
this
gotta
works, sir.
nah,
You signed a
bro.
four
Like,
year deal that we believe in. And see
That's why
now
I said he
also
gotta
from
get
the
bonuses. It'd be
yeah
better bonuses.
yeah, and also I understand Cincinnati's point of view from here as well because they're like,
nah, we
listen,
just
we believed
compensated
in
you.
you and we compensated you because you said you wanted to renegotiate your deal. We renegotiated your deal, right? You signed it. You were more than happy to sign it. And then right a year after we gave you that deal, you like, oh well, I performed that contract. That's not on me, sir. You
Nah.
you
No, you
signed
didn't
this.
though. You didn't. Because it's only been a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go
That's
back
my
every
thing.
year.
The
Like
thing
we
is,
gave you
he
this money
knows,
already.
he knows that if he don't get it now, it ain't coming. That next payday like that ain't coming.
It's not
Right.
Hey
coming.
man, you the one that went back to the table when you went back to the table. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's on you. Part of that is on you. Now you see these dudes getting crazy money, and you like, oh no, I need to get that. But guess what? TJ Watt was in the final year of his deal this year. So that's renegotiation time. Bro, you done extended your shit. Hey, you gonna have to play like that till at least about 33.
Because remember last year he did this where after he had his 17 and a half sack season,
Yep.
right? And I said, he just redid his deal. I won't even talk to him. You have no legs to stand on, sir. We just renegotiated when we didn't have to with you, right? We just did it. And then you went out, had 17 half sacks, and you're like, oh, I want to renegotiate. That's not how the deals work, sir. I'm not sure if you're familiar with a contract, but your contract is good for the next 3 years.
Bruh.
That we renegotiated, you
He
said
told
you was
his
cool with.
agent he want a month to month contract like motherfucking he renting something, nigga.
I
So what
guess.
is wrong with
I
this
don't
dude?
know.
He came back for real?
Nah,
Nah.
nah.
That's what it seemed like.
Dude, don't give him nothing.
But
Crazy.
yeah,
No,
he
no.
That
do
is
not deserve
wild.
no 40, but
But
I do love
no, it's
Trey
worse
on the
than wild.
team.
Motherfucking scary. Scary
Mm.
Terry. Also,
I think they need to go ahead and get that deal done. My
Holding
Which
thing
one?
is, I think
optimus boy.
Scary Terry. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about it, but I don't know where he at with his contract, like far as how much he want. But he been doing shit. Again, same thing like I try to say with Trey on the defensive side. He was doing shit before Daniels got there last year, really on his own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He been
Yep.
showing out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's more beneficial for Terry to get his money for the simple fact he been doing this shit. Not taking away
Mm-hmm.
from
And
Trey, but he been doing this shit by himself.
yes, and
Right.
now you finally got a guy.
Yeah, you got a quarterback that can get him the ball. So make them all happy, man. You want your wide receivers happy.
Yes, and now you can pay him. You don't
Yep.
gotta pay Jaden. You gonna have to pay Jaden Daniels in 2 years, probably. So go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and pay Scary
Pay him
Terry.
now. Now.
Yes, pay him now, cause the contract, cause then he gonna want more money too if they go crazy. But you gonna if Jaden Daniels at least play good, he getting 250 million.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, easy money. He getting that. So yes, go ahead and pay the receiver, man. Build up around them dudes. Scary Terry speaking out like, man, I'm disappointed. I want to be here, but I feel like they don't respect me and all of this shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he is hot about that joint.
And wouldn't
That
you
shit ain't
be?
right. Yes,
Yeah, that shit ain't
Wouldn't
right.
you be? Listen,
that shit ain't
I
right.
I understand Trey because you can understand both sides. To understand, but the Bengals need to pay him. But scary Terry dog, come on, bro. You was putting this man out there with hamburger, and he out there making filet mignon. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Got it
bruh,
tasting like
he
Wagyu.
has 5 straight 1,000 yard seasons. Last year, he had his best season pretty much as far as scoring touchdowns, 1,000 yards receiving. He averaged
But he had a
13
real
yards
quarterback.
catching and 13
Exactly.
touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He catching winning game winning touchdowns. He putting on shows. He burning people, and nobody else on the team you fear. You done
Yes.
drafted other receivers. You drafted Dotson to be on the other side of Scary Terry. He can't be on the other side of Scary Terry. You let him go to the Eagles or wherever they sent him to. You drafted the other dudes. Them other dudes ain't good. They ain't Scary Terry. And you go in throughout this season, go into the season without Scary Terry, see what happens.
No, I think it's gonna be even scarier next year because if he do good this year and he's able to walk next year, oh man, I wouldn't
It's
be
over.
surprised if Daniels would want to get up out of there.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Come to
I don't
Pittsburgh.
understand. I don't understand. Listen, because he's apparently because he got into the league later in life, so he got into the league when he was 24. Understood, but he had 900 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards. Like, bruh, and we know he out there making. You know what I'm saying? He making shit move and shake out there with pieces of shit at quarterback. Let's be
And he
real.
getting open. Yeah, he
And
getting
he getting
open.
open.
And if he not open, guess what? I'm gonna
Darius.
catch it. It don't even matter.
Darius, before Jayden Daniels got there, it was like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. This nigga scary. Terry is a problem. Think if he had a quarterback. That's the first thing and only thing you said. Think if he had a
Yes.
quarterback. He out there winning y'all games at receiver.
And then
And
the
now,
first year he had a quarterback, they went to the NFC Championship. Fool.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
like, come on, bro. Come on. It ain't like
My thing is,
he shrunk. I don't understand it. I just
I
don't understand.
understand. I understand it's a business, but what business don't invest in the core pieces
Yeah.
and keep the shit running? I don't understand that jump, bro.
I think
It shouldn't
sometimes
be.
I got another point, but go ahead.
I think sometimes these billionaires, millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck if it's $100 million, and that shit ain't shit to them. You know what I'm saying? They be
Hmm.
how motherfuckers like be gambling, shooting dice for $10,000. That shit is weak. Them niggas This is entertainment for them, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, the Redskins, they've been since they got this new ownership, they've been on a pedestal to where they've been. It's been said. I don't work there, but it's been said everybody from the garbage man loves their job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like putting a damper on things when it comes to a player that's been here before you guys got this organization, and you should want to keep these guys happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like if your job get bought out or you get a, you know, whatever, you want to keep the people that's been keeping the money rolling. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's just like you were saying, it don't make no sense, man. But go ahead, Chris, what you was about to say.
I'm gonna ask both y'all a question. So,
Okay.
um, they acting like Scary Terry gonna come in and have somebody come in there and take his job. Like, oh, we gonna
What?
get something better next year, right? If they don't pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the best receiver in college football right now?
Myth.
Neither one of them, the top two, neither one of them coming out after this year.
Neither one of
Right.
them coming out. Who do you know any of the receivers that you like? Hey, I'm ready for him to come out next year. Do you know any of those guys like you like game changers?
Nick Harbor, because he be killing on motherfuckers.
And then
He
you
be
look at
killing
his
on
stat
Oh,
sheet,
NCAA.
and you look at his
But
stat sheet, you like, bro, what's all the ability
exactly.
for, and you ain't doing
It's
shit.
only like that in the video game for real. Hey, no
You see what I'm
disrespect to
saying?
Nick Harbor, but yeah, I feel you.
All I'm saying is, who you gonna get in the draft that's better than him right now? There ain't one. There isn't one. There isn't a receiver that's better than who Scary Terry is right now. So pay him, whether it be 2 year, 3 years, whatever he's looking for. Give him his 3 year deal, and the third year optional. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
and
That's
another
fine.
thing, yeah, it's always the dudes that seem like they don't they realize the market is just a market. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like he out here screaming to get Justin Jefferson money.
right.
Nope. He ain't even asking for that. I don't think.
Yeah, he just like, bro, you
Can
know
you
what I
just pay
mean to
me?
the organization. I know what I mean to the organization. And pay
Mm-hmm.
me like that.
Pay me. Just pay me my money, bro. Why y'all fucking around and shucking me around like I ain't important to y'all? Y'all think I'm just supposed to sit here and just be on this motherfucking contract? Bro, I've been done outperform this contract. Let's be real. If we're gonna keep it real, that I signed,
Mm.
pay me my
This is
motherfucking
my
money.
thing though. They do the shit for quarterbacks.
The days is listen. The days of other players sitting and watching the quarterbacks get all the money, them shits is over, dog.
They
You gonna
do
have
it
to
for a
pay them.
quarterback every time. For quarterbacks that don't be worth a damn.
Hmm. Average guy, just because you gonna pay him, just because you don't wanna look for another quarterback.
Yeah.
Average dude,
Them
get the
niggas
fuck
come
out of
out
here,
in the
man.
year in the draft every year too. Just like every other player.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
Fuck out of
that.
here, man. That shit
It's
is
crazy.
irritating. Is very irritating. You know who else is irritated? Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons irritated.
Oh, hell yeah.
Michael
Hell
Parsons
yeah.
irritated. He irritated because he want to get his money. Y'all notice the theme here today on the show? People just pay these motherfuckers their money, man. If they put in their work, they do a good job. They ain't out here doing no crazy shit in the off season. They just doing their job, coming to work, doing everything that y'all say that y'all want as an employee, that y'all want y'all employees to do. Mike Brown. Uh
Back on his neck.
listen, I'm gonna stay on this neck, bro, because you gotta we got a chance. I'm sick of having chances to be great and you squandering it because you don't want to pay people. I'm sick of that. Same
The
thing with
man
Jerry
trying to
Jones,
turn Joe Burrow into Dan Marino.
bruh. Same thing with Jerry Jones. You got a generational football player here. You got Micah Parsons. We knew he was special from the get-go.
Shit,
From the
yeah.
word go.
That
Me
boy
and you
fast.
picked him to be the defensive rookie of the year. I said the boy's
Mhm.
special. I knew he was special. They picked him, and he been special ever since. He is only 26 years old. He is one of the best defenders in the NFL. Can y'all just please pay me my money so I can go and play football with a peace of mind?
Another dude that do not want the max money. He just want to be compensated. Another guy. Like, I don't, with the Cowboy fan, bruh, like,
Oh,
do y'all not just, y'all need to storm fucking stadium when Jerry Jones doing one of these corny ass interviews and trip this nigga up or something. Like, what the
And
fuck?
again, this motherfucker almost 92.
Stuck in them ways, dog. Stuck in them ways, bro. Like, it's over with. And especially Jerry, nigga, you have one of the richest businesses
Mm-hmm.
in America, dog. Dallas Cowboys business is as lucrative as it get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pay this man, bro. Who gives a fuck? You done gave worse money to niggas who've done less.
mm-hmm.
Michael Parsons is probably the best rush in you done had since DeMarcus Ware, nigga.
Yeah.
And you didn't do shit
Come
with him
on, bro.
either.
Come on, bro. You gave Dexter Lawrence all this fucking money. You gave a lot of niggas money.
Mm-hmm.
You gave what's my man who kept hurting his neck and shit, Vander Esch.
Mm-hmm.
Linebacker, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. What we talking about here? You paid Zeke all that money. You gave Dak money. You gave Romo money. Come on, bro.
You just gave
Hey,
CD his money.
CD deserved his money.
exact. But CD is that caliber of player, like
Yeah,
Michael
I agree.
Parsons is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's still he still had to go through the rigmarole trying to get paid. Like, come on, man. Why don't we just? I don't understand why these owners just don't do it a year early. Whatever your capologist say, hey, what is the advantages for us to do this a year early? Go ahead and knock him out now, because now at this point he could be one of those players that ask for the max. You ain't gonna bet your eyes and say no, right?
Somebody will give him the max.
Somebody gonna
Yes.
give it to him. If you don't want to
And he
give it to
gonna go.
Dallas, hey, if you notice, they ain't say nothing about putting him on the trade market.
Nah, he would have been traded. He would
He
have
would
been
have been
traded for
gone
the
like
first
that.
overall pick.
He would have been gone just like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
we understand, we can watch your team and understand how important he is to your defense.
Yeah.
How important he is to winning
How he is important to your future.
and to your
Right.
future. So, what are you gonna do when this contract run out and this man's a free agent? You don't want that to happen. And I know I read somewhere that today that Jerry Jones took some shots at him and whatever. He ain't said nothing crazy. He just said I'm disappointed and I feel I'm a bit frustrated about not being signed and getting my money. He only 26 years old, dog. He had over 10 sacks every year of his career. And
Yeesh.
Damn.
last year was his lowest sack total was 12. He only played 13 games. That's a sack a game.
Damn.
That's a sack a game.
And it ain't like
That's
nobody
Only
crazy.
dodging his
played
ass.
13 games.
He
He
That's
getting
had
crazy.
12.
he,
Think about that. That's what I'm saying. And y'all sitting up here, y'all could have paid him last year, but instead y'all want to wait until he a year out, then be like, oh, okay, well now I guess it's time for us to go ahead and start negotiating. No, do it a year early. So when the shit is done and the shit hit the fan, hey, you ain't got to worry about that. We already got this contract. Hey, we already done signed it. It already kicks in 2026. This is contract right here. Oh, TJ just signed for 42 million guaranteed a year. Well, Too bad, Michael. You asked for 35 last year. We gave it to you.
Exactly.
But y'all
But
don't but y'all
now,
don't think like that, which is
but
weird to
now
me.
Micah is like, well, I wasn't tripping on 40, but shit, since he got 42, I should at least get 40.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Do you hey
push
look,
that
look, look.
envelope, man.
And then I
And then
look you
he
dead in
like,
your
shit,
eye.
he 30. He 30. I'm
Uh-huh.
26.
I'm 26. And then I look you dead in your eye. Am I not worth it?
You worth it.
Am
My
I not
thing
worth
is,
40 million? Oh, I'm
bruh,
not? Oh, okay.
at the Cowboys are in a situation where you have to go for it, bro. You have to go for it, man. You're not about to be booty because they just don't be that booty in the regular season to the point to where they're gonna get some stud quarterback or anything like that. You got your quarterback, you got your receiver, you got your leader on defense. You got to go for the gusto right now. You got about a 2, 3 year window. Man, the Eagles pay
Mhm.
all them niggas and then let a bunch of them niggas go after they won.
Yep.
Like, you gotta do it. Your team is at that point, you gotta do it. One of them
But do
niggas
y'all
gonna retire, Cowboys probably gonna be Dak.
do
I
y'all
don't
feel that
know,
they're
bro.
y'all feel that they are at that point?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you have no choice.
No, no,
The
no, no. I mean
money,
like do y'all feel that they're that good to be like make a run?
No.
Oh.
no, I ain't saying that. Yeah, I ain't saying that they gonna win the Super Bowl, but what I'm saying is that's what you gotta do at this point. You gotta sell out. You not in Washington spot. You don't got a good ass quarterback that just came in that's playing on a rookie deal. Nah, you paying
Right.
this nigga a shit ton of money. You paying
Uh-huh.
CeeDee Lamb a shit ton of money.
Uh-huh.
Two niggas that you didn't have to be paying what you paying them. But you bullshitted around like you always do. Now you about to do the same thing. This is your core. You got to run with it, bro, for what you gonna be able to get out of it in the next like 3 years. And that's barring everybody staying healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You don't do it,
That's what
you fuck.
Cincinnati did. Well, they ain't did the Trey Henderson, but nigga, it's not like this. These niggas ain't getting no younger.
Nope.
You got to. Next 3 years, them boys sold up. Joe, Jamar, motherfucking
T.
T. Hey, this is it, nigga. This the shot. They
And I
did the
will
Mm-hmm.
I
same
will
thing with
say that
Lamar.
even with Joe though, you have no excuse not to get back to the show because we gave you what you wanted. You got your money and you got your weapons.
Hey,
Only
all I'm gonna tell you
you
is
got to win more games for us, buddy.
this is my thing. We consider them dudes to be on another level. Only we we got Patrick Mahomes in first, and we all had who we had in
Right.
the middle, right? Who done won besides Patrick? Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And who else won in there? Matt Stafford when the Rams won, I think.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Bruh, like, hey, somebody
And
got to do
Tom
something.
and Tom Brady's
Somebody,
retired.
yeah. What I'm saying is when you got them bunch of good quarterbacks, that's like in the last set we had. You had a bunch of good quarterbacks. You had Tom Brady, Drew Brees got him one, Ben
Hey,
Roethlisberger got him a couple, Peyton got him a couple. And who else had got one? Somebody. Then you had a bunch of off niggas like Joe Flacco.
Flacco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So your Carson Palmer's missed out. Your Phillip Rivers missed out.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
Eli got him one or
yeah,
two.
Eli got in there. A couple of niggas. Couple of
Shit.
niggas gonna miss out, man.
You said Phillip Rivers missed out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Phillip Rivers missed out. You feel like none of these niggas, there's no way these niggas could miss out. But somebody ain't gonna somebody ain't gonna make it, bro.
Right, right, right. I think Lamar might get him one.
Think so. This
I
their
think
best chance this year though. Think if you
This is
think
this is
about
them
it,
taking a
the
shot here.
Ravens that
Are taking
that
a
that
shot.
3 year window that we was talking about, shit, this like year three for them.
right.
Hmm. This is it right
They
here.
done been
This is a
good
shot.
for they done been really good the past 2 years. That shit can't go on but so long. I mean, Lamar is only 28,
Right.
but shit, these linemen getting old. Your defensive line
They
and
definitely
shit
gonna
is
have to get
getting
another
old.
running back and a wide receiver.
Yes, but they paid Bateman, so I guess they like him and what's the name? We'll see, man. But yeah, this is like they big shot. Josh Allen team already done got chopped down one time.
Yeah, out of that group, yeah, somebody ain't gonna maybe two, three of them ain't gonna get one.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When you still got teams like the 49ers and the Lions and shit on the other side, shit, you still got to beat one of them when you get there. Y'all got there and lost to the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Patty
Hmm.
got there and lost to the fucking Buccaneers with Tom Brady. So it's like, shit. Who would it be more disappointing, you think, if they don't get one out of Lamar and Burrow and Josh Allen?
I would say Lamar because he's been a two-time MVP.
Yep. At this point, yeah.
It's like you got that, but where's the ring though?
Nah, I'm gonna be like, they was on Josh Allen dick. Nah, fuck that. With the MVPs, everybody still like, I'm taking
Hmm.
Josh Allen over that nigga. So, nah, that
Hmm.
nigga, I think is for that nigga.
I
Shit, since
I
they
can see
think
I
about it.
can see
I
that
really
too.
think it would be Lamar though, because I feel like shit. I feel like this nigga the second best quarterback in the league. Shit. Cause that shit count for shit. When you win that shit count, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's why the
yeah,
fuck they talk about Aaron Rodgers. Shit, that shit count. They still talk about Aaron Rodgers. Might be niggas be trying to crown him like the best thrower of football ever.
yeah,
And this nigga gonna disappoint you every time. He beat us in the championship that one time. This nigga lost in like 4 or 5 NFC championship games. But he got 4 MVPs, nigga. But he
Hmm.
do got one. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that shit, I'm just saying that shit whole weight. They be
yeah.
killing me with that shit.
Who would be your pick, Chris?
I would say Lamar. I would say Lamar because every year people pick them to beat to win it all, and they just fall short and fall flat on their face. And I think at this point they've added everything that they could possibly can to the team. Like I think they're going for broke
That
at this
team a
point.
juggernaut, bro. That team is a juggernaut.
They're added everything that you could possibly add. So I think at this point injuries don't matter if they got hurt. I think at this point if somebody plays bad, it doesn't matter. If you don't win it, and I mean win it all, because you've added everything: corners, safeties,
Right.
defensive players, offensive players, a wide receiver. Like you done added everything that you can add that you felt like
And
that
them
was a
boys
weakness.
got D Hop on the low, dog. Boy got D Hop at like wide receiver 3. Think
So if you do not win it all this year, it's time to blow it up. You got to start it all over. You
so?
got to,
Damn.
yep, because you're not going to be able to afford everybody, right?
Blow it up. How? Like who would you get rid of? Who would you get rid
No,
of?
no, no. As far as like you can't stand pat and run it back with the same team. So you have to start over in some kind of capacity. Like
I
obviously
feel like
Lamar's center, but how much longer are you gonna have Derrick Henry as the feature back?
Oh well, we all
But
know Derek probably only got 2 more years
but
in him.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
Possibly,
those
yeah.
those
Yeah.
those those type of things are not going to be a guaranteed thing moving forward, especially if they have a disappointing season. If they have a disappointing season, oh yeah, it's over. It's time to go ahead and get rid of all the dudes that's older, the young dudes who want super max money, and you just not worth it. Like all those type of things, they're going to experience those things, especially if they don't win it or they get far and they come up short again. It's the same. It's the same old thing. Hey, we not going anywhere with
I
what
I
we're
don't know,
don't
doing.
know if I
man. I
would
feel
blow it
like
up
if
though.
you,
And this
it
is year
depends.
three.
It
This is
depends.
year
It
three.
depends, man. If you make it at least to the AFC Championship, you gotta try. If health being a thing, you will have to run it back
Right,
again. You
right.
gotta run it back. If you at least get to the AFC champ, especially if you get to the Super Bowl and lose, oh yeah, we running this shit back, right
Yeah,
Right.
back
yeah.
again.
Yeah,
But
understood. But now
it'll have to
also,
fall off the rails
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
after
yeah.
saying.
They
this
had to win
year.
like 5, 6 games.
But what
Oh
I'm
yeah, if
also
they do
saying
some shit
is
like that, it's over.
they're all a year older, all a year more susceptible to injury. Like that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is at that point you're gonna have to do something else as far as like you got to try to address and rebuild the team or start to think about grabbing in and bringing in some younger players that are talented instead of just rolling back with the older guys because the older guys are older and they're more susceptible to injury because they're older. They're steps slower. They got to play a little bit differently. He's not as explosive as he was, so we can't run this particular play with him. We got to get somebody else to run this play, and he gonna run the crossing route. You know what I'm saying? Like when they signed Odell Beckham Jr. Like okay, but he ain't Odell Beckham Jr. from the first 3 years of his career.
I ain't gonna
He
lie, I was worried about it.
he's the dude that hey, I'm all right. I just ain't what I was. Now, but he can't run those same routes like he was with the same velocity and speed. You know what I'm saying? And then he got hurt again because he's a year older. And you know what I'm saying? Those type of things. Like I feel like that's when you're gonna start talking about like, well, I mean, I don't know, man. They might have to do something different. And if you hold on too long, you're gonna end up looking like the Steelers. And no disrespect, fuck around if he drafted a Kenny Pickett and you should have got a quarterback 2 years before being left. Like that's what I'm saying. You'll fuck
Uh,
around and have Lamar
I
being
told you.
protected by some dude that
See,
just can't
I
block.
told these niggas to draft Lamar Jackson, niggas. That shit was some bullshit. A nigga
You see
had
what I'm
failed to
saying?
us.
That's what I'm
Told
saying.
these niggas.
And then they're gonna be in a predicament where like, ah man, if we was terrible this year, we could have drafted uh whoever, Ryan Williams from Alabama, but he fucking fell to the damn Carolina Panthers and he out there showing out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be things like that. Like you waited a year too much to think trying to run it back, and you could have had a younger, more dependable, more explosive player as opposed to the older, less
Word.
explosive player, but he's just more experienced.
I
That's what
get
I'm
But
that,
saying
but
by
a lot of teams do build for the future without blowing up their team. Like, I mean, look at
right.
Green Bay. They used to bring in linebackers you wouldn't even hear of, and these dudes become stars.
So
Same.
so
Go ahead.
so in Baltimore, are we saying the nucleus is just Lamar Jackson then?
I would say so.
on offense, yeah, it's Lamar and
That's it.
everybody else. It's Lamar and a bunch of supplementary parts.
Brianna, I didn't say that. I didn't
Damn.
say that, Brianna. He said that.
I'm saying it because it's true.
No,
Zay
I know. So you
Flowers,
It's
Rashad
calling
Bateman.
no,
Henry
no, no,
three?
no. What I'm saying is, moving forward, do you would you rather have Bateman as your number two receiver, or would you rather draft somebody else that could be better than him?
Draft
Because you
somebody
know you
else.
I
because
mean,
you
yeah,
draft
but
somebody else.
shit, they
That's what
just
I'm
paid
saying.
him though.
Whose fault is that? They ain't got no other choice. That's what I'm saying. And then you got what's buddy name? I can't think of. I don't know why I always want to call him Hollywood Brown, but it's not Hollywood Brown. It's the other dude. He kind of played the same.
I don't know. I
Uh,
know you talking about. He
you know what I'm
going
talking
back
about?
to the
Zay
top.
Flowers.
Say,
Zay
yeah.
Flowers, yeah, Zay Flowers. You got Zay Flowers, but Breyona done been on here multiple times screaming that he ain't a number one. You see what I'm saying? So if he's a number two, then where's the number one at? So that's it's all Lamar right there. So then you go to tight end. Now the tight end, they can build around their tight end. I think Mark Andrews is on his way out, and they got lucky and they found him on tight end that's going to be able to step on in there right away, right when Mark. I think that year starts this year. To be honest with you, it's actually almost time to start talking fantasy, but we'll get to that. But
Stuff.
but yes, I think it is Lamar Jackson and everybody else. Now I do believe that they tight end is somebody they could build with Lamar for the future, and that's how they gonna have to go with it. But
So where Young
we
Burrow
can't
fit in the situation in?
is
Hmm.
is Burrow, it's his receivers and a bunch of supplementary parts. I don't really believe in my running back because listen, he decent, but he not the kind of running back that they need on a consistent basis because he ain't consistent enough because his body ain't gonna be able to hang with in the AFC on a consistent basis like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Um, on defense, it is Trey Hendrickson and a bunch of supplementary parts. I'm gonna just keep it real. That's just what it is.
I disagree. I think this is gonna be Dax Hill's coming out party.
This
Who?
nigga.
Dax, Dax for Michigan. My
Okay.
thing is, they did draft. Now we got Hill. We got
Hmm.
other fast dude from Michigan, and you got three
Oh, the
wide
dude that get burnt all the
corners.
time.
He got hurt his first 2 years.
Man, there's he Artie Burns 2.0, bro.
Never.
No, no.
The, I'm not gonna
Hey.
blame the defensive coordinator for everything. The defense was banged up all throughout. Even Sam Hubbard even retired. I mean,
That's
the
true.
whole D line was. I mean, we was getting guys that was truck drivers, literally.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put all the blame, but at the end of the day, back to the subject of the matter, I would
Hmm.
look at Joe the same way I would look at damn, I can't even think of Buddy's name in Buffalo. But
Josh Allen.
yeah,
Josh
Josh
Allen.
Allen for the simple fact, Josh even had Stephon in his prime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had Bond. They had a good defense. They had both of the top 10 safeties at one point.
Bond was
You know what
it.
I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna hold him accountable too. Yes, you made it to the Super Bowl. That's major for Cincinnati. But winning the show, you supposed to be this standout guy. Yeah, you wasn't the man at Ohio State, but you went to LSU. You won a ring. You won the Heisman. You done went to the Super Bowl, and that's it, bro. And you got what you wanted. You got the bag. You got your two key wide receivers. I'm gonna hold you at the same motherfucking level I'm holding Josh Allen.
Mhm. I think that's fair.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
I think
just
that's
me.
fair. I thought he was talking about how do I view him as far as like building on the team moving forward, like how we were talking about the Ravens. I was just
Hmm.
saying that it was Lamar and everybody else because you can't move forward with Derrick Henry because of his age, obviously, and he's not gonna do it forever.
Yeah, it's all that'd be all Lamar. I think we
Yeah,
have
that's what I'm
we have to
saying.
find a star defensive player, man.
All right. So that means if it's just Lamar in the game, that means Joe ain't got no excuse. Or at least I guess from an offensive standpoint. He
Yeah,
can't
for
go
Right,
the
out
because
there and
offensive
Lamar
guard
got
standpoint.
nobody.
defense.
See, yeah, and but Lamar has defenders. Like if he fuck up, he know his defense can go out there and get the ball back for him. He go back
Yeah.
and get that right. With Joe, I can't even fuck up.
Right, right, right.
Not once. I'm scoring 38 points and losing.
But
I'm
you
scoring
got paid for
42 and
that. No,
losing.
you got paid for that amount of pressure.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah.
paid
understood.
for that
Cool, cool,
responsibility.
cool,
Because if
Sean,
that's
cool.
the case, let me get about 20 million so we can go
Hold
get
on.
somebody for a $20 million deal.
I'm now letting you walk away with that one, brother, because he also got paid to do his job, and he's doing his job. Them other niggas get paid
Hold
too.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't let you walk away with that one. Cause your job is to win games. Just like
Your job,
I ain't gonna
you can't.
superb. If you
Hold
make him
on
an
now.
elite, are you considering him an
Hold on
elite
now.
quarterback?
Hold on now.
Hold
Hold
on, is he
on
an
now.
elite quarterback?
Yeah, elite
An
quarterback. What kind
elite
of question is
quarterback should
that?
win you at least 6 games by himself.
Mm.
What? Are you fucking
Hold
serious?
on.
With
I'm
the
Hold
worst
on.
dead
defense,
ass serious.
Sean, he don't play defense, sir. It's a team
Hold on.
game.
Hold on. This is what I'ma say.
Go ahead.
If we consider him elite, right? I ain't saying that
Chris
he
said it,
could.
but go ahead.
I ain't saying that it means that he got to
Hell
win the
yeah.
game by itself. But what I will say is, if you elite, shit, I shouldn't have had to sign both of these niggas. I should have been able to just sign Jamar Chase and you get out there and do your quarterback shit.
That's a lot of pressure, Darius. I feel you,
Man,
but
that
that's a lot of pressure.
but look, nigga, if the elite of the elite, we seen Tom Brady do it. Shit, we done seen Patrick Mahomes do it.
And I was
We
gonna
done
say
see,
that with Patty when he lost T Hill. You was thinking, oh shit, it's over for him.
yeah, you did, but it wasn't though.
Exactly. That's what proving my point.
But wait a minute,
It
y'all acting
wasn't
like he ain't
over
got the
for him.
one of the greatest tight ends of all time right there. He
That's
still had
fine.
somebody to throw to, but also
No,
his
I'm not
defense was
saying, but
carrying him
but
through.
listen, but
His
but
defense
this is
was
what I'm
carrying him
saying.
through.
He Patty just had that one guy. You got Jamar Chase. That's your one
Yeah,
guy.
I agree with you. I agree with
So
you. Remember, I'm the dude. Remember, I'm the dude that said you didn't have to re-sign T for me.
right.
Yeah.
So you should have been able to maybe give up some of that money for from T
For a
and
defensive
go
player.
get and go get some defender.
Yep. Because listen, we sat here and knew that our offense was a juggernaut, but offense is great and cool, but the defense wins the championships and wins the games. If
So
we ain't
Chris,
stopping
But
nobody, we ain't gonna win shit.
so
this
Chris
is the
for
thing though.
go
He
ahead, Darius.
advocated he advocated for them boys to get all of that money.
Exactly. I was gonna
Yes.
say those exact words. He asked for that.
Yes.
We giving him, bruh. If I'm giving you this, act like this is your wife. She like, baby, I just want a house, the kids, and the dog, and I'm gonna do everything in the world for you. You give her everything that she asked for, but you still here lit. You the house is dirty. Like goddamn, I gave you everything you wanted. I gave you the bag and I gave you your guns. When we gonna go to war, dog? We still sitting at home on the couch. We watching everybody else play.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
That's
true.
fine. That's
Ooh,
cool. That's fine.
you supposed to
That's
be
cool.
elite.
That's fine. So Joe Burrow and elite.
You gotta define elite because we kind of spreading the real thin right
Nah,
now.
nah, nah. I'm asking a flat
In,
out
in my
question
in
like
my
how you
book,
asked me.
in my
He
book, when
top
you elite,
five.
you top
He
two,
top five.
top three.
He
He
top
top
five in
five
the
in
league
my
right now.
in my world.
Y'all crazy. That man
He
is
is top
elite.
five in the.
He
That man
top
ain't top five
five.
in the league.
He top three.
Nah, man. I gotta get Josh Allen up there now because he got the MVP.
Man, he wasn't really the MVP.
Oh,
I'll
but
keep
he
it
got
real.
it though.
He does got it.
I give you
He
that
do
credit.
got
I
it.
say Lamar should have got that shit again,
Yep.
I think Lamar should have got it too.
but he did.
But it is what it is. I'll say he top four then. Because he
Okay,
ain't got no MVP. I'll say he top
but
four.
but but I got one more question before we change
Even
subject.
though I think he played the best court like traditional quarterback in the NFL last year.
Hey,
Who
The
you
only
don't
who
reason
gotta be
Joe?
traditional no more.
y'all not understand that. I'm just
I
speaking
agree.
from
I
my
agree with you
point of view.
100%. But my
And
one question I have for you then, as an elite player on any level, soccer, baseball, hockey, football, you when you sign that contract, especially for that elite amount of money, I don't expect for you to win me games.
uh,
I'm
I didn't
paying
say
you
that.
money to
Excuse
win me
me.
games, not
I
to
didn't
look
say that.
cool.
I
Okay,
feel you.
all well and good. But if you have a historically bad defense, tell me what game you gonna win.
bro. We always start off since we had Joe Burrow. We start off in the
No, no,
motherfucking toilet bowl,
I,
nigga.
I just want you to
That's
answer
You
the
true.
can't blame
question.
all that on the defense, man. A lot of them
I
games,
just want,
Joe
hey,
fumbled. TJ can't bop that motherfucker.
okay, and what about the games when he scored 40 and then we scored with
No, what
30
I'm getting,
seconds
that's what I'm
with a
saying.
minute to
You
go
said he was
and
the
wait a
lead,
minute, wait a minute. I just told you he is elite. If he scored 34 points and then he scored what he thought was the winning touchdown, and then yet Lamar Jackson goes straight back down on the field with a minute to go and scores again on the whack ass defense that's terrible that we all knew they was gonna score on.
right?
How is that Joe's fault?
That's
You
not
see what I'm
Joe's fault.
saying?
But what I'm saying is, out of motherfucking 17
But
games,
that was
you
last
go
year.
how many out of 17 games? How many games do you want to? You pay this nigga $300 million. How many games you gonna say, hey, he gonna win me these?
Hey, how many games did we win last year? 8.
Yeah, that was
How
all Joe
many of
Burrow.
all of it was Joe Burrow?
Smoke rocks, man.
Come
Hey,
on, man.
hey, Sean, you tell me
Hey,
the game
Darius,
that the
what's wrong with
defense.
your boy, man?
Tell me the game that the defense won for us last year.
I'm telling you games that it wasn't
I
all Joe Burrow though.
I understand because this is a team
But
game, and y'all act like that it's not. You acting like that it's not. We
No, no,
understand who
nobody's
we
saying that.
understand who's elite, right? We understand the elite of the elites, right? All of them play in the AFC,
and you expect him to win games for you. That's what I'm trying to
and
tell you.
exactly, he is winning games, but he can't go as far as you want him to go if our defense stinks,
I
like
agree with that.
stinks. So therefore, I can still be elite. I can still be great. But if the other side of the ball that I can't play because I'm not Travis Hunter or Deion Sanders
I'm
is
gonna use a
historically
basketball
bad.
example though.
Sean, you have to understand they were
Hey, if you,
historically bad.
I get that. If you put
Historically
LeBron
bad.
on the Wizards
But
today,
where am I taking that team? That particular team, I
if you sign
understand.
a contract with LeBron right now to sign to the Wizards, do you expect him to win you games?
Of course I do, because it's LeBron
It's the
James.
same thing. You
It's
said
not
he
the same.
elite. You
It's
said
not that.
top two or
It's
three.
not. It's not the same thing because basketball and football are two totally different sports. And the impact of a superstar on your team, like LeBron James, who has, by the way,
You said he was
changed the
elite.
game.
That means superstardom.
What do you mean? I know he's elite. What do you mean? He took. Wait a minute. You can't sit up here
Man,
and say
three
that
hundred
he
million
took the
dollars,
sit.
bro.
Wait a
I don't
minute now.
expect you to.
You can't. You cannot sit up here and say that Joe Burrow took the Cincinnati Bengals to the Super Bowl and tell me that he not elite. You name me 5 other dudes in the history of the world that has played for the Cincinnati Bengals, that has taken the Cincinnati Bengals to the Super Bowl. You can only name me 2. And the third one is Joe Burrow.
Because we
But
only
the
been to
but
the
the
Super
other
Bowl
wait a
three
minute.
times, of
But
course.
the other 2 was under his was under another regime that was under his daddy who put those teams together. So we talking about
I'm
Mike
not
Brown Jr.
understanding how can I compare this? We talk about 30 years difference, dog.
Okay, let's do it like this. How many quarterbacks is going to take that team that Joe Burrow was on to the Super Bowl besides Joe Burrow?
Patty could.
Okay, give me another one.
Tom
Lamar
Brady,
Jackson could have did it.
Lamar Jackson.
Fair.
That's 3.
You said Tom Brady. Tom Brady. I'm talking
Tom
about
Brady took some
still
peons
playing.
to the Super Bowl and won.
Still playing. Still playing. We're
Tom,
talking about the elite of the elites, right?
he's the GOAT, nigga.
But we're talking about the Knicks that's still playing, Sean.
Okay, Lamar Jackson, motherfucking Patty,
Patty.
Josh Allen,
Okay.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. I say that one.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
What? The man won the Super Bowl. Bro, y'all
Mm,
offense was loaded, bro.
And the defense wasn't that bad.
Y'all
I
offense was
I
loaded.
I, I I've
Bro,
also
if
seen him
Tyler
play
Boyd
in
would have caught the
Detroit
fucking
with
ball
loaded
and that
offenses.
phantom pass interference, we probably would have won that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say y'all lost to them in the Super Bowl. You don't think with Matthew Stafford on y'all side, y'all wouldn't have had just as good of a chance?
I think we probably would have had just as good of a chance, but
So that's
I've
poor.
also seen. Wait a minute, I've also seen him play in Detroit before he
And
got
we're talking
to the
about that
Rams.
year.
Hmm.
I don't think he would have.
Okay.
Me personally,
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, bro, when you pay a motherfucker $300 million, you expect them to win you some games.
okay, and he won us some games. He just couldn't get us to where we needed to go because our defense was historically bad.
And I'm gonna not expect you to motherfucker start off terrible. You can't blame all that shit on.
That's fair. That's
That's all
fair.
I'm saying. You supposed
That's
to,
fair.
bruh. That's
That's
just like a first
fair.
job.
But
If I'm paying you
also
more than all the other niggas, I expect you to do more than all the other niggas.
that's fair. But also when it's also since it's a team game, you need the other side of the ball.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm a defensive
You
player. I
need the other
totally
side of
agree.
the ball.
I,
Patty got that defense on the other side of the ball. Patty got that defense where he like, all right, we ain't scoring this time because I ain't got the receivers. Over the
bruh,
past couple years,
name three people on their defense when they won championship. Go.
what do you mean?
Name three people
Don't
on
act
their
like their
defense when they
defense
won
isn't
championship.
good. Don't
Name
sit up here and
three
act like their
people.
defense isn't good. I
Nigga,
ain't gotta know
name,
three people.
cause you
I'm not
had
a single
Patty
champion.
elite.
Sean, what was their defense? Hold on. This nigga just
Man, Patty that nigga,
talking
bruh.
crazy. I didn't say that he wasn't. But also, if you look at his stats, he hasn't been that nigga over the past couple of years, but he's just
Well,
been
I'm
winning.
well. How I look at that situation is Patrick is elite. He has some elite players on the defense. Joe
Including
Burrow,
Chris
you
Jones.
elite. You
Oh.
chose to have your elite players on the offense. So if that's your
That's what you
choice,
get. He
yeah,
voiced for them two dudes.
you being elite is supposed to overcome a lot of that stuff. If this is because this is the situation that you put yourself in.
Exact. He signed up for those two weapons. He wanted that. We gave it to you. We gave you the money. You
And the thing
because
is,
you asked for that, we couldn't get the defense.
my thing is, this is what you've already had. So you like, yeah, this is what I want right here. Just
Let's
keep it
keep it.
stoked on offense.
You know what their defense was ranked in 2024 when they won the Super Bowl, Shaw?
What was it?
Fifth. You
I
know
say
what it
their
was
defense was good.
the year before? 10th. You know what the years before? Ninth.
And you
This
can only name one motherfucker on the team.
I got Chris Jones. Listen, is Chris Jones not elite? Chris Jones is not elite?
No, he is. I agree.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Trey Henderson ain't the lead in your eyes.
He ain't a Chris Jones.
But he good enough.
He good enough, but he ain't a Chris Jones. But Chris Jones also got dudes around him that are
But
good enough to do
back to
their
what we were
job.
saying though.
Hold
Back to what we
on.
were
But
Wait a
saying.
minute.
you traded your spot for Chris Jones. You chose a Jamar Chase.
I understand that. I'm just saying that we had a historically bad defense,
I
and
would never go
I'm
historic. You talking about historically bad this year?
yeah. This past season, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, I'm saying because you said the dude was the lead. I'm just saying he need to win games. But what on top of that, I understand you saying it's not a, there's 53 motherfuckers on the roster. Totally get it. Defense got to win you some games too. Totally get that too. But what I'm saying is you asked for these two dudes. So therefore, we couldn't spread the money. You even said you agreed you didn't want them to pay T. So we could have saved 30 million. There's DNs that's dogs that you could have paid 30 million to go on the other side of trade.
Yeah,
I
so
agree with
now
that.
you can't it's like now even if the defense end up being historically bad,
Again,
you chose
for them two wide
what
receivers.
you was gonna be most comfortable with. So now with you being the least, what you work with, that's how you supposed to overcome it. So shit.
That's all
If the
I'm saying.
defense if the defense giving up 35, shit, you better make
You
sure we
better
get
do 40.
38.
Yeah, you have to. It's You chose to just be all. We doing some Mike D'Antoni shit right now, bruh. We all
Yeah,
off.
yeah. That means that y'all should fuck the defense. Offense should be finished top three, top three, three, top
Ex-
three, top
we
three,
got to.
top
We
top
got.
one. Yeah, yeah. You got a
He put us in.
motherfucking
We in a pickle, bruh. We paid two wide receivers. We in a pickle. So, but since you're
and
elite, I expect you to win us some games because good things
and that
result.
shit could absolutely fucking happen. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what
That
I'm
shit
saying.
could definitely happen.
We
But
could be running gun.
I
Deep
can't be like
got to do
I
just
can't be like, man, well, they ain't got no defense, but yeah, he elite though. And then Lamar win a Super Bowl, or not even Lamar. If Patty win another Super Bowl, then Jalen Hurts win another Super Bowl. I can't keep being like, yeah, Joe Burrow top. Oh, another nigga done got, and a bunch of other niggas is winning the shit.
But that's how I look
He
at
ain't even got
old
no
buddy for the
MVP.
Chargers though. I don't look at him in the top five, even though he got a cannon arm. He always
Justin
had
Herbert,
good wide receivers. Yeah, I couldn't put him in the top five because he ain't doing shit. He ain't got no awards.
he's yeah, he slipped down in my list for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Herbert, yeah, Justin, and he a dog. I'm not taking it away from him, but they spent the money on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. And like I said, Joe Burrow is top five for sure
Yeah,
for me. I ain't got no particular order in my head, but yeah, he top five. But it's like shit, they expect shit from you when you top five, nigga. Shit.
that's all I
Mhm.
was saying. If I'm giving you $300 million and you are an elite player, I expect for you to get me somewhere, bro, instead of sitting on the couch. That's all.
Fair. That's fair. I just know that it takes a full team and just like everybody else.
I agree with you.
I just want to be able to make a tackle. I just want to be able to defend the pass and not allow 348 yards a game in the air. That's all I'm
Shit.
saying.
But see,
Hey,
that's another thing about game
when y'all
management.
play niggas ain't trying to give up 350 yards a game
Yeah,
to
I was
y'all
about to say
either.
that. I was about to say vice versa though. If you scoring so fucking fast with your offense, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to game manage that shit sometimes too, Joe. You know your
Hey,
defense sucks, so you can't just be throwing motherfucking 80-yard bombs, nigga. Cause you had to put these bums right back on the field and they get scored on. Well, you gotta game manage that shit, man.
listen.
Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
yeah,
if
we
these
know
niggas don't
we can do
score,
35.
yeah, it should be like, oh, if we don't score, shit, Cincinnati probably gonna win.
Right, right. Just you probably gonna have to keep it tight. You gonna have to be the last one with the ball every game.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. Like you gotta play that shit smart because you invested so much on the offensive side. And like Darius said, it's not like it can't happen. It can't, it's possible.
Yeah, we do that shit. The offense would be so crazy, but it's just like, hey man, this what you asked for. This what we spent our money on. So
Yep.
you must be gonna make it happen with this shit. Your magical moments gonna be like, oh man, defense is fucking trash.
So
How
yeah,
they
that's what I'm
gonna
saying. So
win?
if you was Paul Brown, I said Paul Brown, Mike Brown, and Joe Burrow came in there complaining, what would you say to him? If he be like, hey, coach, we can't win no fucking game. We 0-4 to start the season again. What you gonna say? What would you say if you was Brown?
You already got paid, bro.
You
Just make it
feel
happen.
me? We already gave you your weapons. What else you
Make it
want me to
happen.
do? You want to take a? My question would be, want to take a pay cut? Want to restructure your contract? I can go get such and such, but let's go get that. Let's get 20 million, 25 million back.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Joe ain't
That's
trying.
fair.
He's too busy being in Paris. Want to be on fashion shows and shit.
Well,
Hey, that man Joe Burr, that nigga too
listen, we
too
spent
That was
cool.
a good one. That was a good topic.
well, but Speaking of putting teams together, who do y'all have as your surprise team going
Mm.
into the NFL season? Because y'all know,
I
you
got
know,
two. I wouldn't necessarily even say this first team is going to be a surprise, but they might win their conference. They division. I'm sorry. I'm going with the Broncos as my surprise team. I think
Mm.
they can outdo the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs and win their division. My
mm,
second team is the surprise team. I'm gonna say the Jacksonville Jaguars.
mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jacksonville. I was leaning toward the Jets, but I'm gonna say Jacksonville just because it is kind of wide open. It's either them, the Texans. I don't see anything going on with um um. Damn, I can't even think of the motherfucking team. I'm about to say Houston Oilers, the Titans.
Titans.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do see them winning about 4 or 5 games, and that's just because of the quarterback. I do see them winning 4 or 5 games, but Indianapolis, they still gonna probably be a subpar team. Probably win 6 or 7 games, and them guys are probably can possibly win 9. So, but yeah, I think Denver definitely going. They not gonna sneak in like they did last year. I think they're gonna actually win their division and then get it on in there.
Hmm. All right. I have two surprise teams.
Who you got?
I think the first one is probably going to shock y'all.
The Falcons,
I think that they can possibly win their division.
the Panthers.
The Carolina
I
Panthers.
knew it.
No way, dog.
I think that the Carolina Panthers
I think Tampa got
could
that.
win their division. I actually like the Chicago Bears too, but I think their division is a little bit too tough. But
Yeah, hell.
uh, I like the Carolina Panthers. I think the Carolina Panthers could win the division this particular season. Um, the only team I feel that will might hold them up is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because from what I'm hearing out of their camp and what they got going on over there, it's looking really nice and really good. Depending on health as always. But I like the Carolina Panthers. I think Carolina is going to be a surprise to a lot of folks. Not saying they're going to win it all. Surprise, if y'all not understanding, a surprise is just like, hey, they're going to be better than what y'all think they are type of deal. And my other one is he also said it because he said he thought about it. It might be my new favorite, one of my new favorite teams, just because. But I really do like how they're structuring a lot of different things. Um, it was a toss up for me, and I was waffling back and forth. But I'm a roll with him. I'm a roll with him. I was going to say the Indianapolis Colts, but I think it's going to be the New York Jets. The New
Mm,
York Jets has done a fantastic job
yes, they
in
did.
building their team. And I love the moves that they've made. They
They
re-signed
paying
Garrett
people.
Wilson. They went on ahead and paid Garrett Wilson. How smart was that? They went on ahead and paid Sauce. How
Hmm.
smart was that? You know what I'm saying? Like things like that, they're doing things a smarter way before their contracts were up. You didn't hear a lot of bullshit about them. I like Brees Hall at the running back. You got Garrett Wilson. Obviously, you got Sauce. Um, they went and they
These
got
niggas
Oli
about to be
Fashanu.
6-0.
They got Oli Fashanu to protect the quarterback, and they got Justin Fields. We gonna see how that goes. I mean, I like the New York Jets. I think the New York Jets could possibly win their division this particular
Over
season.
the Bills?
I think that they could. I think that they
Oh
could
my
because
God.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying they
Okay,
could
that's
they
your
could
opinion.
win. They could. I didn't say that they were.
Hey,
I'm
I
not.
feel you.
Listen,
I
we're
know
not
they're gonna be a
making official
surprise. I think they're gonna
picks.
do better, a lot better.
I'm saying they're going to be a lot better than what people are going to project them out to be. I think a lot of people don't think because Aaron Rodgers was there and he didn't really get anything done. You've seen a lot of promise in a lot of the games, but you also seen a lot of Aaron Rodgers just like missing dudes or just not seeing dudes or not giving
I think
dudes
that
the
had to do
opportunity to
with
do it.
him like not reporting to camp on
Playing.
time, bro.
Well, I
Yeah,
think it had
like
a lot to do. I think it had a lot to do for him not playing the previous season
yeah,
and him, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his feet up under. I think he's gonna be much better for the Steelers than he was with the Jets. But
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
personally, I mean, I just do. I do think he thinks he's gonna be a lot better. But I do think that the Jets is gonna be really, really good. I even like Allen, the running back Allen from Wisconsin that they had got last year.
Yeah.
I think they didn't play him enough last year,
Brandon Allen.
but yeah, Brendan Allen, yeah. But I like the Jets, man. I like a lot of the things that they did. I like how they did a lot of things in the draft and a lot of moves that they've made. Um, I really like the Jets, man. Who you got, Darius? I was this close
well,
to saying the Colts, though. I was that close to saying the Colts, but I changed my
my
mind.
first team I did have was the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Mm.
Told y'all, man. Hey, that nigga, that
Next.
coach like Bo Nix, bro. Bo
Mm-hmm.
Nix, hey, he came in there. He is not scared of nothing. He is slinging that thing. That defense is still good.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Surtain is the best corner in the league.
Mm.
So I think them boys, I do think that they could challenge Kansas City for the division. And I feel like even though a lot of people may feel like Denver probably got an overall better team, they always expect Patrick Mahomes to, pull it out. So it will still be a surprise to a lot of people. My other surprise team though, is the Minnesota Vikings.
Mm.
Them
Okay.
boys still gonna be good. Why? Because Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the league.
Oh.
And he done proven it don't matter who back there. Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, Willie Beeman, Adam Sandler. It don't matter. I'm going out there. But I think JJ McCarthy gonna be all right though. So I think they gonna be better than a lot of people think. I don't think, like you say, I don't think these boys about to go to the Super Bowl. But I think the boys gonna have a winning record. They'll make the playoffs. They could still make the playoffs. Boy,
Right.
be a 6, 7 seed Stanford right now.
I can see it.
Yeah, I also want to say Malachi Moore for the Jets. I think he has the potential to could be up for Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year from Bama. I really like him, and that their draft classes. I like what they've done. Um, man, that's gonna be interesting. The Minnesota Vikings. That was an interesting one, man. I hope for their sake that the quarterback actually turns out to be what they want him to be. Because hey, they put their eggs in that basket, man. Y'all believe in that man.
He beat
Um,
us.
he beat us all the years he was there, and he wanted to go to Ohio State, and they told him no. So
Dang.
that's deep, big dog. That's deep. Um, I just like the Jets because I feel like they've improved. They improved their offensive line,
I agree.
and I felt like they are right there, and they're not in the they even though they're in New York, they're not in the limelight anymore. Nobody's really talking about them. They're just going about their business and doing it the right way, and that's how they got pretty good the last time. So, um, I like what
Boys
they're
about to
doing,
be
man.
6-11.
I think they'll probably finish 9-7, 10 and whatever, and might make the playoffs or might win the division. You never know, man. You never know.
Man, these boys.
Um, what? I know. Starting next week, we're gonna start to pick our division winners. So if you're watching,
Yeah, let's
have your trigger fingers ready, because next week we're gonna start picking our division winners. Man, football season is right around the corner, man. We about to
What
have
is
a
it?
Hall of Fame game
April
coming up
2nd?
soon. Yeah, something like that. I think no, the Hall of Fame game is in like 2 weeks. I want to say
That's what I'm saying. April 2nd is a Hall of Fame game.
August 2nd.
no,
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
August.
yeah, my fault, my fault. August.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Hall of Fame game is right around the corner. Um, we got to get our rules out, and I'm going to put this out here on the airwaves for anybody who's watching, for anybody who has any discrepancies. We are going to do our fantasy again this year. We have not decided how much money we're going to put in the pot. But if you want to be part of our fantasy football league, please put it down in the comments down below. We will charge. And I also might be making a free one um, that is coming up. We also got some things in the works that might be another podcast coming pretty soon. We might start advertising. I'm just putting it out there. You might see something happening. You never know. Um, but yeah, man, we got a lot going on over here at Yeah I Said the Sportsman. It's gonna be a good time. But football season right around the corner, man. I'm ready, man. I'm more than ready. I am more than ready. Um, there was something else that I wanted to hit before we got off of here, man. I know it was a couple things we was discussing before we got into Joe, and I had it written down, but I don't know what I did with the paper. But if that's, I mean, that's all I got for me, man. Y'all got something else that y'all wanted to hit before we get about out of here?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Back on them
Mhm.
Bengals though. What y'all think we should do about this Shamar Stewart situation? Cause I don't have everything in front of me. I asked Chris to do it. They are reporting that dude can actually get back in the draft next year if he don't
He
play it
can.
down.
He can.
Also, he could be trade bait, and basically the Bengals will not be able to draft him again.
If he
So
goes back
basically,
into the
they'll lose
draft.
the first round pick. So what's y'all thoughts on that, real quick?
Um,
Man.
I think that is a nightmare for the NFL owners
I
if
do
that
too.
were to happen.
Yeah.
Um, because I've also heard that he's also even tried to go back to school because he's practicing apparently with Texas A&M currently.
The head coach say he ain't coming back. He said that he's just comfortable and all of that.
Hmm.
But I'm like, shit, a loophole is a loophole. You never
A
know.
loophole. Yep, loophole is a loophole. Um, I've again, I've heard, I watched Mike Brown's interview.
Ah,
Yes,
they
I
go back on Mike.
understand.
Hey man, quit talking about Mike, bro. You know he got
I
papers on his
understand. Where I'm listen, listen. I know there are also other people who have heard this and that they've reported it and they've written on it. So I'm just gonna tell you from what my vantage point
Okay,
is.
there you go.
I,
Start citing
I
other niggas, man. We don't. Hey, I don't.
Yeah.
no, no, wait a minute, but
We don't want no
he's the
smoke, Mike.
source. He's the source. He the nigga signing the checks. So
Boys
you
trying
gotta
to get
listen
them
to what he's
seasoned
saying.
Bengals passes.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to what the man's saying, no matter how old he is. If he see now, if he ain't got his right mind, I don't know what the fuck going on with that man because obviously he's moving like he ain't got it.
Man, he
So
90, bruh.
listen, all I'm gonna say is, I think he realizes, and the Bengals realize it's in their best interest to go ahead and sign this young man and take the language out of his contract. Me personally, I did not like the pick. Okay, I thought it was a terrible pick. So
Yes,
if they
Chris
don't
was
sign him,
pissed.
I was pissed all the way off. I felt that there were other defensive ends out there that were better than he was, but his
I would like to
athletic
get Harmon.
scores, I would have took either one of the Ohio State football players at defensive end. Either one. I would have took a myriad of players before took a guy who only got 4 sacks in his entire career. Excuse me, in college.
Could have had
But
Derek Harmon. Now he about to be
Yeah, I know.
defensive rookie of the year.
Mm.
it's ridiculous. At this point that we're the one of the only ones, if not the only one that hasn't signed their first round pick. So he's not in mini camp. He is not going to be in training camp until they sign him. He is again back at Texas A&M training, trying to keep his body right for the time when the Bengals decide that they want to pay him. I don't know what's going on with the money situation. I don't know if they still focus more on trying to get a new stadium or get it upgraded or whatever the fuck they doing. But they need to go ahead and sign that young man. If he doesn't sign and He ended up going back into the draft. Yes, it is true. The big any team is has the ability to draft him, but the Cincinnati Bengals cannot redraft him. So you are right
Right.
and correct.
That's
Well,
crazy.
if that's true, you gotta fucking pay him. This is it. You gotta pay him, or you literally just blew it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We was just talking about the defense,
Hmm.
and you can't just blow the pick the first rounder. Oh no,
Those are
I'd rather
gold.
you, yeah, sign him. If you still feel this mad after 4 years, let his ass go.
Okay. My last one, my last question of what y'all think about the Marcus Smart getting signed to the Lakers and Chris Paul and Bradley Beal to the Clippers? Go ahead, you go first again, Chris.
Man, thank y'all for watching. Continue to like, share,
Come
subscribe.
on,
But I don't
man.
want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about no goddamn Lakers and no Marcus Smart, man.
Come
You didn't
on,
like that?
man.
You didn't like it?
No.
What's wrong with Marcus
Why?
Smart? Was it a bad move by the Lakers or was it a
I
bad move?
don't think it was a, I don't I'm gonna stop being facetious. I don't think it was a bad move. I just don't think that that is exactly what they needed. I think they needed another backup big man because you don't have one. I
We
think they
got
need
we got
another.
Hayes. We got Hayes and Colonco.
You don't have another backup big man center. Um, I think y'all don't have one. I think those guys are more of power forwards and Coloco or whatever it is. He needs to be in the G League. Um, I think y'all needed to try to get a 3 and D guy or somebody that comes off the bench that can shoot and play defense. I understand that Marcus Smart can play some defense. I'm not sure how I didn't watch him play as much last year because he was with Washington. So
And
I'm not sure.
He was hurt.
I'm not. Yeah, and he was hurt. So I'm not sure what he's going to look like. I hope he's good, and he was the Marcus Smart that I remember. If that is the case, he is more of a defensive presence, which I think they do need.
yeah, we
But
need a backyard bully.
you need a 3 and D guy. I think.
Yeah.
Um, I want to know how this is going to fit with the team. I understand that apparently Luca wanted him or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I don't
Luca
know.
asked for him.
Yeah. So
He
I
probably
understand that.
he probably know Marcus Smart ain't gonna let him get off with no bullshit. He might help keep Luca on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Need somebody who gonna talk shit to him. Brian probably like, I ain't trying to do all that shit, man. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
75 years old, nigga.
He probably wanted to want somebody that hold him accountable. Besides, I mean, because I mean, we'll
Help
see.
him on the defensive end.
Hey, yeah, help him on the defensive end. And listen, man, it could be contagious. You know, on the defensive end, it could be contagious. I think the Lakers was the best, were at their best when they were defensive, when they're a defensive team, when they had Dwight Howard and things like that. Now, if y'all signed Dwight Howard, even at his old age, then I'm like, you know what, that can work. That can
Man,
work.
he in the big three, bruh.
Hey, don't matter if he in the big three. He better than which I got currently,
Nah,
which
he ain't
is
better.
no,
Hold
which
up
is
now.
nobody, which is
What
nobody
happened?
as a
He
backup
better than
back.
DeAndre Ayton right now.
I'm talking about
Who?
your
The
backup
White
defense,
Howard?
your backup
Uh,
center. I'm talking about your backup centers.
nah, I take Jackson Hayes over the White right now.
Nah,
Mm.
nah.
Man, the
I
White
ain't
think
gonna
he can
lie.
shoot
I'm taking
threes,
the White.
nigga.
I'm taking
Hmm?
Dwight.
The White think he can shoot threes now.
But he can definitely still catch lobs.
Even at this old age. What is he, 35, 36, 37, 38? How old is Dwight?
I
I
don't
don't
He can
know.
know.
still he can still catch lives. He can still be a
He
defensive
like 3 years
presence.
younger than LeBron. Yeah, he like 36, 37.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I'll pick Dwight over all them niggas that y'all got on y'all bench, just about. uh as a
You
big
can
man.
have
All
and
them
he
niggas.
coming off the bench. Oh shit, yeah.
And he coming off the bench. Come on, bro. Hell yeah, I'll pick Dwight.
All
Why
right,
wouldn't
like
I?
you just. So what's your thoughts on the Chris Paul Bradley Bill?
Have you ever seen a group of old ass niggas do some old ass shit, and then they add the one nigga that they think young?
What
That's what the fuck going on right now.
was
You
that
got
movie with
Chris Paul,
Morgan Freeman, like the Bucket List or some shit like that?
yeah. Uh,
Going to
what's
Vegas or
that?
some shit.
You seen that movie with all the old ass people? What's that shit called? Red.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. The
Come on,
old
bro.
gangsters, the old
Yes,
suit.
bro.
Yeah.
This is too much, bro. Bradley Beal, I didn't feel like moved the needle at all. Like you left a team because you was like, man, I ain't coming to be a third option. I'm not getting the ball like that. You went to a team with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. I don't understand.
I don't either.
Chris Chris Paul is also 75 years old.
Mm, mm.
He played 82 games for the Spurs.
Yep.
I can't name five niggas that play for the Spurs right now.
Damn.
Okay. Um, all
So
right.
playing in 82 games that matter? Yeah, right. Not at that age. I don't know. That I feel like that owner is just throwing shit at the wall. See if it sticks.
Mm.
Hmm. So he wants to know what I think about Chris Paul. I would
I
like
mean,
to
it
do
could
it.
be a array. It could be a array of things. Are you happy for him? He get to retire. You get what I'm saying? Because this probably his. It could be a array of things. Do you like it as far
Well,
as his position on the team? Do
okay,
it benefits the team? Anything?
okay. This is what I think about Chris Paul and the Clippers. If you're looking at the screen, ladies and gentlemen,
Get out of here.
these
Free
are
sponsors.
this is the AARP NBA basketball team. They will be at your local Denny's near you,
Not
getting you
Denny's.
giving you discounts on gas at the Exxon or the mobile one. Um, that's what I think about the team getting Chris Paul. But in all seriousness, I am happy that he was able to sign with the team. I I did see Gilbert Arenas' reaction. I sent that to you, Sean.
Yeah.
Um, I think it
What
is a
girl
it is,
say?
I think that this team, oh man, he was pissed. He wanted him to go to the Lakers. He was like, "Why do you keep going backwards? Why would you go to the ex bride that you know ain't no good?" So um yeah, I think that this is obviously his farewell tour. I don't think he wanted to have it on the Lakers. I think he wanted to go to a team that he was familiar with. Um, and with an owner who probably can help him put him in positions when he is done playing basketball. This is just me thinking outside of the box as
Hey,
far as like where Chris
see,
Paul is
that's why.
concerned.
Hey, that's a good take. I like that.
Um, yeah, most
What happened?
definitely.
Wait, say
I
that again.
said I think that this is a good move because for as one, it's a good move for him as far as like financially because he can get with an owner one who's going to pay him and two could put him in a position where he's done playing basketball. He could actually probably hire
Yeah.
Chris Paul as as a team consultant, as a scout, as whatever when he's done playing and going into next year. He could be in the front office. He could
Yeah.
be a
Yep.
GM. He could do a lot of different things for the Clippers. So I think that this is a great move for Chris Paul. I think that this is a great move for Chris Paul. But for the Clippers as a team, I think he helps him in far as leadership is concerned because I don't think Kawhi wants to be the leader or the vocal leader. I think he just wants to lead by example. The same way we were saying when Paul George was there. I would have thought the best
So it's
move
not
for him to
Kawhi's
go
team.
to it is. I think it is Kawhi's team. But I think Chris Paul is also going to hold anybody who's bullshitting accountable because this is his last shot at trying to win a chip, and he
He
chose
shouldn't have chose that team.
I
Okay.
understand. I agree with you, but he did. So again, I think this is a move for when he's done with basketball because Steve Ballmer is the richest owner in basketball, and he got billions and billions of dollars, and he can put Chris Paul in position to try to do the same thing when he's done playing basketball. I'm not mad at the move as far as Chris Paul is concerned because I think Chris Paul is a great basketball player, and I'm going to enjoy seeing him play the last 10 minutes of every basketball game and whenever it is that he I didn't say that. That sounds worse.
Damn.
That sounds worse than what I meant it to be. I didn't mean it to be like
Damn.
that. I didn't mean it to be like that. I meant
Yeah, you did, nigga.
I didn't mean that. I
Damn.
didn't
This
mean it like
nigga
that.
is
Chris,
killing
I didn't
niggas
mean it like
tonight.
that. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't
Woo.
mean it like that. I meant it like I'm gonna enjoy seeing him play basketball one more time when he's getting in the spare time coming off. Obviously, he's gonna come off the bench, I believe. I don't think he's gonna start.
Nah.
Um, not at this point in his career.
He
And
might
I
he
think
might
that is
start maybe 20 games out the season though.
who is the
Oh,
Clippers
if
point
he
guard again?
start 20 games, that's all you
Motherfucking
getting out of him.
James Harden.
Okay, so Chris Paul's probably gonna start about 35 games this season. Uh,
Damn. He
Chris
too old,
Paul
man.
legs couldn't handle it,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm saying he too old, man. He gonna probably average 18 minutes, 18 21 minutes.
so y'all
I don't
telling me
know if he
James?
gonna average that.
Y'all telling me James is gonna play the whole season?
James gonna play 60 something games.
That's
Chris Paul ain't gonna be able to keep up the pace that they want to run.
yeah, I think that when he gets in, he's gonna play at a different pace, and I think that's gonna be okay with Ty Lue. I think that's probably gonna be part of the plan. Like they're gonna be playing at different paces, at a different pace than the starters are playing at. And I don't think they. I don't. I'm not sure if they want to have like a fast paced team when Kawhi's in there anyway, right?
Mm.
Because he got
And
he
you
got
got big
the
ass slow Brook Lopez gonna be trailing.
yeah. Like
He
I
coming off the bench
now
too. He
Yeah, that's
behind
what I'm
Zubac.
saying. That's gonna be the slow group. That's gonna be the AARP group. It's
We
gonna be
still
listen.
slow.
believing in the
We
Clippers,
gonna look like we
man.
watching '60s basketball when they get on.
Hey man, I think that they could be pretty good, but I think they're gonna be pretty good. They're gonna be all right. They'll be like we made it to the second round. Good.
Mm.
Who gonna lead them out to the second round?
I think Kawhi gonna play in the first round. In the second round, he gonna have some problems. By problems,
Yeah, he
not
played.
like,
He played in the first round this year.
and I think in the second round he probably had some problems. And so I think in the second
I
round he
don't think
probably
they
gonna
made
have
it
some
out the first
problems.
round.
Oh well, there you go.
Now I think this would be the year that he blows this shit up all the way, bro.
I get rid of
It- it-
everybody.
yeah, this would be Kawhi's last year too.
And that's what I think by this is a good move for Chris Paul because I think this puts him in position to slide on in there as a consultant or a front office person for the Clippers. Because nobody is like everything that I've seen, everybody just talking about how old he is and this is the AARP team, like I just did because it's true. I mean,
About everybody. Think that's you.
this is I mean, that is me. I'm part of everybody. Um, but nobody's coming at it from the angle I just did because I thought about that when he signed. I'm like, that's a smart move, Chris. I think that is a very smart move, and I think Rich Paul is his agent too. So I think that is a very smart move to go ahead and go with the Clippers. Go back to where they have some love for you. Um, if you go to New Orleans, those people don't really know you like that anymore. You ain't been to New Orleans in so long. You was in OKC for a hot minute, and you helped out. And see,
He
I
could have
think
came
this.
home to Charlotte and been getting in Lamelo's head.
Nah,
Nah.
I think that
And
would have been a bad idea.
Dang,
I
dog.
think that would have been,
damn.
and I think it would have been a bad idea, not because Chris Paul can't play. I'm not saying Chris Paul can't play. What I'm saying is, I don't think Chris Paul's personality and Young Ball's personality are going to mix, and I think Chris Paul is going to get in that ass, and that's not something that Charlotte Hornets want. Um, but yeah, man, I thought
I
that
see
the
that.
move makes a lot of sense for him when he is done playing basketball. One, he gets to live in LA
I
because
can see
that's where
that.
he's lived there most of his career. Two, I think it's good for him when he gets done playing basketball, he can slide into a front office role, and I think that is great for him.
I can see it. I can see it. Well,
And
let's
it,
go ahead and get out of here. Big shout out to my boy, motherfucking Dame Time, getting that big
oh,
bag. Stay getting that money.
I know normally I do this at the beginning of the show, and I'm sorry I'm ending it kind of on a bad note, but R.I.P. to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Um,
Yeah.
it's a very, very sad day yesterday when I found out he had passed away while he was on vacation with his family. So, sending prayers to his family and everybody who knows and loves him and is mourning him today. Um, but yeah, that was super sad. The Cosby Show is probably one of my favorite shows, if not my favorite show to watch. Because if it's on,
Honestly,
I'm watching it.
Yeah, it's like top five for me.
Yeah, it's definitely top. It might be my favorite show. It
It
might
might,
be.
yeah, it might be top two. Yeah.
Yeah, it might
oh,
be.
oh, ooh.
Nah, I'm just. But yeah, because that scene that he got with Bill Cosby when he doing
But the money.
with the money of the like he goes, he says, "So see, I got money, no problem." He said, "There is a problem." He said, "What? You haven't eaten yet." I'm like, like, bruh, that's forever etched in my mind and a lot of the scenes and the stuff from the show and because you know it kind of hurts because you grew up watching these people and to see him pass away
Right.
so young
Yeah, it was
and
only 54.
yeah, and just doing he passed away doing dad shit. You know what I'm saying? On vacation
Yes,
with the
just living
fam.
life.
Just living
Mm-hmm.
life, man. And people posting their interviews that they got with him and stuff and like it's just a very sad situation, and it was hard to watch all that stuff sometimes yesterday, and I just like I had to unplug from it all for a little bit because that was very sad. Um, but yeah, man, RP to him and his family, and prayers up for everybody who was mourning him today. Um, but again, guys. Please take care of yourself. If that's not a reminder to take care of yourself, love the people that you love, love on them. Um, even your parents, give them love when you're calling them and talking to them, hug on them, kiss on them, love on them, even though I'm sure they get on your last nerve.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter, man. Give them some love. Love the people you with. Take care of yourself. And Darius, what else do they gotta do?
Man, you gotta take care of them damn kids, man. Stop
That's
bullshitting.
take care of your motherfucking kids. And with that, we out deuce. See y'all next week. We gonna be picking divisions. Get ready. It's getting started. Football back, baby.
Yes, sir.
Sir.